let's take a look at Rubicon Atlas. First, we're going to go to our district site, AikenCountyPublicSchoolDistrict.net, and when your ribbon appears here in the center with these icons, you want to go to the Digital Resources Portals icon. And these are all in alphabetical order, so you'll just scroll down to Rubicon, and you should have a username and password once Rubicon comes up. The username is your email address that you use, and I believe that Rubicon allows you to change your password so that it's something that you can easily access. Okay, so let's get on to Rubicon, and this is Middle School Social Studies. So just want to show you some navigations around the Social Studies department. This year, happy to announce we have a new Geography of World Regions being offered in 7th grade, and so this curriculum is being created as we speak. So some of the things that you should know in this part right here, your My Atlas, your Atlas dashboard here, that's going to be the things that are relevant to you. So you can see I have 7th grade Geography of World Regions, and then I have Unit 1. So what do you do to get these? You've got to find your curriculum. So we're going to come up here to the search, and we're going to search for curriculum. And in here, you're going to put some keywords. You can use it this way, or here's geography right here. I just know that one's easy to find. And I know that I want 7th grade, so I'm going to go to grade 7. And we're going to search. But you can choose to put the school. You can do it by subject. Now this pulls up a lot of uses of the keyword geography, and you can see Unit 6, Unit 5. So one of the things I personally like to do is I like to pin each unit. So I'm going to go ahead and choose Unit 2 since I've already pinned Unit 1, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. So you choose the unit. Okay, and that brings that unit up. Now notice that you have this option for actions up here in the top right corner. Okay, so when you come to the actions, you have the option right here to pin to My Atlas. So when you choose pin to My Atlas, that's now going to add that onto your personal dashboard. Okay, so when you look at your dashboard, now you can see I have the class itself, concepts and skills, Unit 1 and Unit 2. So let's take a look at the 7th grade geography course. Here you can see at the top, each of the curriculum pages are going to have a course description. So this is linkable. It's going to take you to the course description where you can find out all about the course. Okay, here you're going to have possibilities of links. This is a link so that you can go to the inquiry instructional units that were provided by the state. You have the skills, the geographical inquiry skills. You have the literacy framework. You also have the authors of the curriculum. And if you notice at the top, there's also a envelope right here. That's for email. If you would like to email one of the curriculum design team members, you can do that here. That way maybe you have something you'd like for them to consider adding to Rubicon, or you found a mistake, or you want clarification about something, so you could email those people right here. The unit calendar is probably the place that I spend the most time, because what that does is it's your pacing guide as well as clickable links to all of your units. Okay, so here's our pacing guide. Now this is approximated how much time we think we should be spending and what weeks we should be spending on each of these units. Okay, so let's go to Unit 1 and we'll look at how the units are designed. Okay, so we start out each unit with an overview. Basically, what is this unit about? Our geography is thematically based, so we put our themes in here. And it's also skills based, so we have all of our skills here. Then we have our big ideas, or our enduring understandings. What is it that we want them to gain from this unit, and our essential questions of the unit. Then we've broken it down into our learning objectives with I can statements. And then that leads us to our standards and indicators, which come from our state standards. And then that brings us to the KUDs, the know, the understand, and the do. So the way we've organize these in 7th grade is we're going to put each unit and lesson, what is it that we want the kids to know, the students to know after that particular lesson. And then we pair it with the understand from that lesson. What is it that they should understand? And then finally we come over to the do. What is it that we want the kids to do so that they can know and understand this concept? So we've set it up so that each lesson begins with a lesson guide, and when you click here it actually takes you to the guide. This is for the teachers to get an overview of the do section that we have planned for this. And then it just gives you a basic descriptor of what they're doing, discover map elements in your building, and then underneath that all of these green parts are linkable. Those are all of the materials that are needed to complete this do activity. Next you'll find vocabulary. We are organizing our vocabulary by lessons, and assessment. So any assessments that we might have, CFAs, we'll add here in this section. Instructional strategies, we do have the state geographic skills inquiry unit that they provided us here in our instructional strategies, and as we come across strategies that we're using, we will create documents and put them here. And then finally the resources category, where you can put any resources that teachers could use here. This could be videos, it can be images, Word documents, PDFs, anything that could be useful to accomplish the goals of this unit can be found in the resource. And this is a quick overview of how you use and navigate your way through Rubicon Atlas.